Hi and welcome back. I am just filming this intro right now. I'm actually on my way to help one of my friends move out of her classroom and into her new school, but I will be heading into my classroom for the first time tomorrow. So today I'm gonna spend some time helping her, and then tonight I'm gonna pack up my car with as much stuff as I can fit for my first trip, and then I will spend a little time tomorrow getting the lay of the land, seeing what furniture I have in my classroom, and figuring out how I'm gonna make it work. So here we go.
Today's the day! I'm about to head to my classroom and unload my car and clean. I just have a few things on the to-do list for today. Must-haves, classroom setup must-haves, a snack in case you stay through your lunch, which you will because you have so much to do, water because it's gonna be hot, and a list of things to do each day. And I also like to make a little sketch of how I'm thinking I want my classroom to look, but to be quite honest, I'll probably redo it after tonight because I actually don't even really know what furniture is in the room. So anyways, let me show you really quick before I leave here the stuff that I still have here. Yay! So I have these two long shelves. I have my whole classroom library, my read aloud. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I have my whole classroom library. There's more of it. I have one crate seat. The rest are in the car. My whole classroom rug is in here, and then this is a box full of supplies, and then this is all my like really nice teacher read alouds that I usually keep separate from my library. So that's what's still here. Now, time to go out to the car and see what's in there. Okay, this is just a little vision into the car before we go. So the tip here is these two containers. So this one is full of stuff I need to set up my classroom. This is where I keep my glue gun, my stapler, and the basics. And I also keep posters and things I want to hang up in here. This is all the stuff that goes on my desk. So it has scissors, tape, staplers, and just, you know, random knickknacks that go on my desk. Not that I really have a desk, but my teacher area more so. And I think keeping these things separate really helps classroom setup go a lot faster, because I have everything I need to set up as long as I bring these things in first. So anyway, that is what I got going on. Got a full back seat, got a full trunk, and I'm ready to get started. After being in here all day, I'm ready to give an update, I think. So the tables were not what I expected. There was a ton of furniture when I came in here, but my new administration, the dean and the principal, are both awesome. So they've already come by and kind of helped me with what like I want to keep and what I don't want to keep and so on. So yeah, so I have I'm ready to show you some stuff. So I have stuff I need to take home, and this is stuff that's going to another teacher's classroom who used to be in here. This is student supplies. I'm not going to show you because names. This is all my catch-all of stuff that I still need to get done, so no worries there. Hey, this is how I ended up setting the tables up. So this is going to be lowered to the ground, and that's going to be more like a center station. And then that's going to have wobble stools. This is going to stay chairs, but I'm going to put bouncy bands on the chairs. This is going to eventually be bouncy chairs, bouncy balls. Whew, why can't I talk? That'll be wobble stools. I don't know if I said bouncy or wobble, but I said this shelf, y'all, is so cute. I'm gonna find something cute to put right there. Cutest. That's where they're gonna have their journals and things. This one is probably gonna stay chairs, but I think I might get something different for there and then get 4 wobble here, and then I would have that. It's gonna be stools. This is gonna be the library, so that's where all the things are gonna go. Chapter books are on this one, and that'll be their individual bins, and then that book bins, and they'll also keep their writing folder in there for their anchor charts and such. This I'm gonna lower to the ground and make it like a little coffee table kind of thing. This is where all word work is going to go once it's finished, and those are early finishers. Here's some lap desks. Yeah, lots of shelving here. Obviously need to wipe them down. Turn-in trays. I think I'm gonna make this the writing center. This is where I'm gonna teach from. Most of the time I have a cube shelf that's gonna hold those things. That's all stuff that needs to go. Y'all, this is the real. Okay, so that's all another teacher's. There used to be 2 teachers in this room, so they kind of have 2 piles of stuff. But anyways, this is all like organized my things. Y'all, I have 2 closets. So this one is like manipulatives and so on and so forth, math, indoor recess. I have my stuff in here. Those are the ball chairs that come out a little later in the year. And then closet number 2 is more like materials type things and paper. So this is where the rug is gonna go. It's just still at home. And yeah, so far, this is the progress that I've made on day 1. It is the next day. I've been in my classroom for a minute. So far, I have gotten this wall pretty done. Borders and background. I ran out of background paper, so I'm gonna have to get more, but I've also done this bulletin board. So let me spin you around and show you what I've done. Board that is not done, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with it yet, to be perfectly honest. Oh, I labeled this whole cart, and that's gonna be where I keep my teacher materials. Forgot to bring the stuff that's gonna lower the tables today. Forgot to do that. This is calendar and our day. Our visual schedule will go up here when I get my schedule. And there's our math practices, math bulletin board. I put the numbers up here and the coins at the end. And then this will be a reading bulletin board. Wow, I feel like I said that so weird. This will be a reading bulletin board so that I can post anchor charts that they can reference during guided reading, since my guided reading table is right here. And I also went ahead and got all the cords together and set up my little teacher toolbox back there. I'm starting to create kind of a pile of stuff that I maybe don't have a place for and want to sell, and stuff that I want to keep around, even though I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it right now. I'm a little concerned about putting student work here. I still have this whole shelf, and I'm wondering if I can find a creative way to make this a place that showcases student work. Alternately, I could use this bulletin board for like star work, but I kind of wanted to use it as a writing bulletin board, so I'm a little conflicted. Oh, and my rug's here. Hey, I've missed you, old friend. These are weighing down the sides here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I got like nothing done in my classroom today. I was only there for a very little bit because I had this horrible dentist appointment this morning. I lowered a couple tables. I'll try to show you when I go in tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm also only gonna go in for a little bit because I'm gonna go to yoga first. But I'm starting to get a little stressed. So I've been working on some stuff at home, including making a list of all the things I still need to do and printing off word wall cards for new sight words and a new sight word list for the kiddos to use. I need to laminate and cut all that at some point, so that should be interesting. But no, I always do this. Like, I'm just a very easily stressed out person, I feel. So like most people would be like, oh my gosh, like school's still in 2 weeks and I have this much done. But for me, I'm like, I can't believe how much I still have left to do and how many meetings I still have. And it really, yeah, it stresses me out, to be perfectly honest. So my dog is crying because he needs to get up here. Hold on. Okay. So some of the things I still want to do are, I need to fix some letters that I hung because they're really crooked. I need to lower this last circular table, and I could not figure out how to do it today, so I'm gonna have somebody help me.
I'm gonna need to have somebody to help me. I mean, I still have shelves in my car that I need to bring in and set up. I need to find a ladder and hang up all the light filters. I need to go through all my teaching materials in the back and pull off all the labels that are relevant, save them for if I ever get moved back to kindergarten. I need to clear off that guided reading table and get my guided reading binder like out and set up over there. And then I need to scrape one of the tables. I have new stuff coming in this Wednesday, and then I'll be able to do my word work bins and my wobble stools. I really want to remove 2 of the quotes that are on the wall that somebody else put up there. I need to do my word wall, put up the letters, and I need to create a visual schedule. I also need a few things before school gets back started. I need 12 more black prong folders. I need more white cardstock, need more composition notebooks, and need some chart paper. I have 0 chart paper. So anyways, I'm gonna try to go to the store at some point this week. But yeah, so now that even when I'm talking about it, it still feels like a lot. So I will keep you updated. All right, so this was my final day of classroom setup before the school year starts. So before I give you a little tour of what I have going on, a few things. My wobble stools aren't here yet. They're supposed to come in at some point today, but I'm just gonna wait for that when I have it. And there's a lot of empty space because that's just how we're gonna start the year off, and we're gonna fill it as we go. And as I get a little better acclimated, since it is a new grade level for me. So without further ado, here is the classroom. All right, starting having just walked in the door, this is to the right. Student name tags, where the folder goes, the phone, some things that are helpful to have by the door. That's where they'll put any notes they have for me. And that's where snacks go. This will be a math bulletin board. I think I'm going to move these math practices, move some of them over to the other side, but that is for a different day, not today. And this is where anchor charts or work will go. Then I have my computer station, 3 student laptops. In these crate seats is my take-home leveled library. So I have it organized by level in each little container there. So that's what's in there. Up there I have my coins and the number posters, which I made, as well as the clock. This is where our focus standards will go. This is our word wall. So these pictures actually match the alphabet that I made that I'll show you. This at the front of the room, and they match the alphabet that is on all the kids' pencil boxes. And here I have my sight words organized by list. Still need some of those to cut out. This is my peace corner. Right now it doesn't have a lot. It just has breathing exercises, logical consequences, and how I'm feeling. And I'm gonna get something kind of nice to put in here, like a bean bag or something like that, so they have somewhere to relax. And then I'll put my like fidgets and stuff like that over there too. Sharp pencils, dull pencils, my microwave and fridge, my pencil sharpener, only I am allowed to use. Reading, I'm gonna have my essential question for whatever unit of study. Right now I'm gonna have it right here. I might move it to the focus wall depending on how that works, but this is where I put it for right now. This is the guided reading area and my teacher area, and here I just keep some pens, highlighters, markers. The Elmo is back here, a little caddy for remotes, my teacher computer and all the cords. These are some awards from where I used to work, my teacher toolbox, and then little, tools. In here, that's a first aid kit, and then I have some little tools that I use for guided reading. These are the students' little guided reading bins that have pencils and dry erase marker. Then they have their little mini whiteboard and their magnetic letters, and then that's a sight word reference page for me. So let me give you an overview of the room from where I'm standing right now.
Okay, moving on, I have one window with a beautiful view. This is where the wobble stools will go. That's the green table. This is for student journals. And there'll probably be one more in there eventually. Here's some really good first day of school books. Oh, most important bin in the classroom right there. Don't hand it to me. You don't know where it goes. Put it in the lost bin. You don't know whose it is. Put it in the lost bin. This, I don't have this many students yet, so this is an extra pencil box. So I can kind of show you what I put on their pencil box tags. Moving to the other side of this amazing shelf that I'm obsessed with is the library. So here's all the picture books in the library. Here's the cute little seat and another little window. And then the chapter books are on this little rolling cart. This is the students' individual book boxes, as well as the folder they can use during centers or writing time. And in that is, this is what's in it right now. So it's phonics sounds, word endings, B&D, color words, number words, which are not on the word wall, so that's good for them. But then it has little sight word wall, and it has letter formation, and then it has days, months, 2D shapes, 3D shapes, and coins in there for them. So that's another little reference sheet. This is a little saying that I made. And this is some fingerprint art from my very first class that I student taught in kindergarten. I'm gonna go ahead and take you through the shelf. Those are my degrees. These are some centers areas. I might put folders of their center's work in there. We will see. This is unfinished, but this is where the centers will go. And those are early finishers task cards. I'm sorry, the centers. Those are the word work centers. That's where they will go. And those bins are supposed to get in today as well. All the mini erasers are organized up here in this cute little sign from Target. This just has lap desks in it right now. Don't know that I'll keep them there, but works for now. This is totally empty, but I just put some bins in there because I knew that I had them, so we'll see what I end up doing with that. Finished work bin and an unfinished work bin. These are just some different ways I have read alouds organized. These will be bought for me by the school district, so they're empty right now. And then some math books. So here's my sink. I don't have a bathroom in the classroom, but I do have a sink, and under there is just old paint and stuff that I kind of I'll clear that out a little later. The flag is right here, as you can see. Student work will go here. This will be the writing center eventually. I have some smelly crayons out right now. This is my teacher chair, and in it I think I just have some games, blow-up games and bowling. This I kind of did by subject this year, so we will see how I like it. And I also put my to-do in here and my to-file and send home, and SEL, I have some morning meeting things in there, and ELA's at the bottom. And then I have these are dry erase, and then these are Mr. Sketch. This, I was gonna see, I used to have an easel, and I don't have that in my new room, but I was gonna see if I could put the order. Yes, oops, these are visual direction cards, so this will be good. This is just a little anchor chart I put up here for now for vocabulary and sight words. I don't know if I'll keep it there or not, but I thought it was a good little use of that space. Then I have my alphabet up here that matches those other pictures. My Promethean board. Over here, I have clipboards, whiteboards, and then right now I just have their empty book bags in there right now. And then these are letter boards. There's enough for each kid to have one. Made my first day of first grade sign, and then this is where we'll brainstorm our rules. So that'll be the first thing we kind of do together. Calendar, visual schedule. Those are our house systems. And a little weather wheel, and I'm back to the door. I'm going to kind of go through and show you the different tables as much as I can, and then I'm going to go back behind and kind of show you what's back there. So pink table is scoop rockers. This
yellow table is chairs with bouncy bands, which not all of them have them yet. This will eventually be bouncy balls, and you'll see those in the closet in a second. This is wobble cushions, and I do have one more of those coming. And then this is stools, and my guided reading table is stools as well. So as I move back here, I'll kind of give you a little overview from this side of the room. And then I will take you back behind here. So these are the student hooks where they'll hang their backpacks and coats. Up here I have resources organized by skill, and I have them on this side as well. Have some room to grow. Hung my chart paper over here. This is for tissues and wipes. So those are some that I bought. Okay, this is closet 1. So I have files, which this has like by skill. You know, these are like little behavior like point sheets that I've made for kids, nurse notes, and then I have stuff arranged by kind of the skill that it goes into. Have some teacher binders, have different, you know, markers and pencils and glue arranged in here. Have anchor charts and big books. A little bit of our reading series in here, construction paper. And then up there, I have some of the bigger math manipulatives like geoboards and not Unifix cubes, base 10 blocks. There we go. And so that's this side, closet 1. Oh, peeky from closet 1. And then if I walk over to this side, I also have some extra chairs back here. And if I walk over to this side, this is where I have my indoor recess toys, paint, math manipulatives. These are ones that the school owns. These are my personal math manipulatives. These are more ELA kind of manipulatives in here. Another first aid kit. People always ask about this one. It's just like deodorant and an extra phone charger and lotion and things that you want at school that are for you. And then I have my listening center because I'm not quite sure about that right now. Some essential literature that stays in here, and then these are all extra bins that I can use around the room as I need them. Oh, and those are the bouncy balls I was talking about earlier. So that's closet 2. Yeah, anything I didn't open is empty. So I have a ton of extra storage space in this room. And this is what it's looking like, and I am loving it. So thank you all so much for watching this year's classroom tour, and I hope you have a happy school year.